ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಕನ್ನಡ ಚಿತ್ರರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲು ಸಾಲು ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಹೀರೋಗಳಾಗಿ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಅವರ ಸಾಲಿಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮಾಜಿ ಸಚಿವರು, ಹಾಲಿ ಶಾಸಕರು ಆದಂತಹ CP ಯೋಗೀಶ್ವರ್ ಅವರ ಮುದ್ದಿನ ಮಗ ಧ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೋಗೀಶ್ವರ್ ಅವರು. ಅವರ ಚೊಚ್ಚಲ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಬಾಲಂ ಅಜಯಂ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಶೂಟಿಂಗು ತುಂಬ ಅದ್ಧೂರಿಯಾಗಿ ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಆ ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಮುಹೂರ್ತ ಆಯಿತು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ. ಕಳೆದ 20-25 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಉತ್ತರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಶೂಟಿಂಗು, ಬಾದಾಮಿ, ಪಟ್ಟದಕಲ್ಲು, ಐಹೊಳೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾವೀಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಬಾದಾಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಚಿತ್ರತಂಡ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತನಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಹೀರೋ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಹೀರೋಯಿನ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಗ್ಲಾಮರ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ಲಸ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೆ ನಾಯಕ ನಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಚಂದುಳ್ಳಿ ಚೆಲುವೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಮಾಜಿ ಮಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ಮಣಿಕಾ ವಿಶ್ವಕರ್ಮ ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಯ್ ಮಣಿಕಾ ವಿಶ್ವಕರ್ಮ, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು?
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗುಡ್, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು?
Good, thank you. How blessed you are for the part of this movie?
So, namaskara to my audience, and as you said, how blessed do I feel? I feel elated because, first of all, this entire concept and this entire project, it feels like a total blessing. As even when I came for shooting, I didn't have much idea what exactly was going to happen, but one thing was sure. The moment I entered, they said my first shot is going to be in the Mandir, in the Shakti Peeth, and then I was told by my technicians that, you are one of the luckiest actresses, that your debut movie and the scene is happening in such a holy place, and I take that as a blessing. I don't think I could be any more happy.
Can you say about yourself, because I heard that you are an alumni of Delhi University. The many things are happening in Delhi recent days. So how do you relate that things with you?
Well, I'm a student first and foremost, as I always say that before being a Miss India or before being an actress, I was always and always a student. And coming from Delhi University, I've studied political science and economics from Mata Sundari College. And currently the student protests that are happening, I deeply relate to that because from past 3 years, I've also seen my friends struggling in the similar circumstances. Many of them have taken gap years for their dreams. So as we say that when we talk about this country and where so many opportunities are available for the youngsters, a lot of those opportunities slip out of their hands just because of certain glitches that happen in the system. So I feel like governments are there to support dreams. They're not supposed to take them away.
Fine. You are basically from where, which part of India?
So I'm from Rajasthan, and it's a very small, cute town in the northern part of Rajasthan. It's Sri Ganganagar. It's a border town, and that's where I was born and brought up, and I studied there, and then I moved to Delhi further.
So I think compared to Delhi climate, Karnataka's climate is totally different. Delhi's humidity is very much high. We have been to there last couple of days back. So how do you feel climate and the hospitality here?
The hospitality is first of all something that I really relate to. I come from the land of Rajasthan, and then I come here and I felt like maybe there might be a difference. Yes, there are differences in so many terms, but at the same time the similarities are uncanny. First of all, the people are so warm, they're so kind. There's obviously a language barrier, but every single time I look at, for example, my hair technician and my makeup artist, whenever I need something, in the beginning as well, I would just look at them like, and they would just understand what I need. So I think that's a connection that people have from hearts to hearts. And then as you said, the weather change, that's obvious. Delhi is very, very humid, but at the same time here it's raining, and I consider it so lucky. Even in the morning we had a press meet, and when it started raining, everybody got so anxious, like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And then the only thing I had to say was like, guys, I feel like it's lucky. I feel like, because where I come from, rain is considered a blessing. So
have you heard these historical places name before? I mean, Badami, Ayhole, Pattadkallu, then Chalukyas, Pulikeshi, King or Kingdom. Have you read any chapters during your school days?
I've read chapters about Chalukya dynasty, and I've read chapters about, so Badami I've heard about, that it was the capital of it, and that's pretty much the only thing I knew when I heard that we are shooting here. And then when I came here, I got to know more about it. But then recently, I think yesterday only, my shot got wrapped up very, very quickly. So I just told my driver, like, can you show me around? And then he took me, he said, okay, I'll take you to one place which is the heart of this place. That's the Badami caves. And he said, don't take a guide, don't take anybody with you, just explore it on your own. And I said, but I wouldn't get to know anything about it. He said, just look at the place, feel the aura of it, and understand what aura it might be having at that time. What kind of hard work it would have had, the kind of magnificence that would have gone into building this place. So that's when I understood that me not understanding the story, that's the story of the entire nation and the entire world. This place holds so much into it, and this needs to be known.
Can you throw a few words about your co-star, Mr. Dan Yogeshwar?
So Dan is first of all very very hardworking, as everybody has mentioned that he's somebody who has put in a lot of work. We met at the day of the Muhurat, and one thing was for sure when I asked like, oh boy, how do you prepare so hard? And he was like, see Manika, I've done this and this and this. And the only thing that was there was that how seriously he takes his work. And that's something that I find very very inspiring whenever I'm working with somebody. And whenever I'm working with a team, it's very, very important that I should feel inspired when I'm around here. And amongst these people, I feel that fire within them, that they are not doing it just for the sake of it. They are putting their 110%, and that pushes you to push your limits as well.
Did you feel that you are in a very safest and best hands ever? Because these are the technicians. They had so much of experience here. They have done many blockbuster hits here. So from the writer to director, producer, everyone.
So as I said about my director as well, so is somebody that whenever I did a shot, I would do a shot and I would get super nervous initially because the first day of my shooting was also the day of my intro scene shoot, and I had no idea. I stepped there and that's when I got the dialogues, and I said, "Sir, I'm really nervous. I don't know what to do," and he said, "Just try it out because I think you have something." And then I did scene after scene, and then every single scene, when it got done, when it got finished, and he would say like, oh yes, it was good. That good meant everything. Whenever I would finish a scene, I would look at him and be like, was it right? And he would be like, yeah, you do this and do that. And the feedbacks would be there, but not that heavy. But the moment the shoot would wrap up for the day, that's when, while walking back, he would always come up to me. And even today, every single day it's the scene, so would just come up to me and say, today you could have done this, and tomorrow prepare for this. So every single day he gives me some homework, every single day I get some reviews, and then I realized it's not a team. They are building not just a project, they're also building me as a person, as an actor, and I feel like I've gotten mentors around me.
Nowadays Kannada movies are in headlines of national, international level. So have you heard any Kannada movies or have you watched any Kannada movies recently?
Yes. So we always know that how many great superstars who have come out of this soil and from this industry. We have talked about the new age actors, as we say, the Yash and the KGF series, and of course the Shetty brothers are there. And then we also have Kicha Sudeep, and the actors have gone even above the regional cinema. They've taken the regional cinema with them, and they've taken in the national level and international level. Now the entire world is seeing what power this land has, the kind of stories it can bring up, and the kind of soul that it holds. And that is reflective in the actors and the projects that are coming up.
Which is your favorite Kannada movie, the so far which I have seen?
Kantara.
Kantara.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that was, I think it was also probably the first Kannada movie I ever saw. And it was recommended to me by my brother when it came at that time. And he just told me, I know you don't watch a lot of movies, but I recommend you watch this one. This is the kind of movie you would enjoy, because I'm not really somebody who watches a lot of projects. It's very difficult for me. But then he said, you just watch it, and watch it for that one scene I'm talking about. And I watched the movie and I had goosebumps. That's exactly what we say. Even where I come from, Rajasthan, we have this concept of deity and the devas, and we have that sense of belonging and that connection to our roots, that we also worship the people who have come from our land, and we have the mandirs over there for them. So yes, that was very very special. It was an experience altogether. It can alter you.
How often you come to Bangalore, or do you have any friends in Bangalore?
Oh yes.
Which is your hangout places in Bangalore?
So I recently traveled to I do travel to Bangalore very often. My brother has also worked there for a few years, And I have so many friends. Majorly, it's because of the pageants. Pageants have connected me to so many queens, so many girls who have come out of Bangalore. Some of them, if I have to name, it would be Kezel Ismejo, who was Miss Teen Universe, Miss Teen International India, and she was also Miss Teen International first runner-up. She's currently studying in Bangalore. Then Karasa Bupanna, Miss Teen Universe India last year, and she's somebody I love hanging out with. My classmates, my roommate in Miss Universe India, Kamakshi Atreya, she was Miss Tamil Nadu, and with her I just travel, so it's always a pleasure. And then of course the cafes and the places are great to eat at.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡ ಕಲಿತೀರಾ, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ವುಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಸೂನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ.
Absolutely, that's one thing I want to take back from this movie and from this project. That is the language, and that's the soul of this place. This is one thing I am not going to miss out on. That's there for 100%.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮಣಿಕಾ ವಿಶ್ವಕರ್ಮ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ. ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿ ಜರ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಲಿ. ಕನ್ನಡದಿಂದ ಮೊದಲ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ. ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಶಸ್ ಟು ಯು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಎಸ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಈಗಷ್ಟೇ ಮಣಿಕಾ ವಿಶ್ವಕರ್ಮ ಅವರ ಮನದಾಳದ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು. ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದೊಳ್ಳೆ ಸೇಫೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಾಂತಾರ ಅವರ ಫೇವ್ರೇಟ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಿಷಬ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರ ಫೇವ್ರೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡೋಣ ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಚಿತ್ರರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಉಳ್ಕೊತಾರೆ, ಎಂತೆಂಥ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಪೃಥ್ವಿ ಜೊತೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣ್, ಬಾದಾಮಿ.
ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ನ್ಯೂಸ್, ಸುದ್ದಿ ಖಚಿತ, ನ್ಯಾಯ ನಿಶ್ಚಿತ.